playing against each other. No, let's not do that because I don't want it to make it ugly, you know. You have two competitive guys on one stage, that would be, you know, that would be terrible. But we'll see how good you know Harry Potter.
There we go.
Oh no. First sentence. Daniel Radcliffe went through over 80 wands and 160 pair of glasses during filming all of the films. Number 2. There was real snake used in the London Zoo scene, and it was a Burmese python.
Are you not doing these one by one?
No, there's 3 sentences, and one of them is a lie.
Oh, okay.
So first was about the 160 pair of glasses and 80 wands.
Yeah.
The second was that there was the real snake used during the filming of the London Zoo scene.
That's not true.
Wait, and apparently it was Burmese python. And number 3, there's the third sentence, is every spell had a different choreography and that the actors had to learn the choreography. So those are 3 words.
Yeah.
Which one is a lie, do you know?
Snakes. No, I don't think we do.
Can you talk to the microphone?
Oh,
very interesting.
This secret, actually. This is private.
What do you guys think? Let's discuss. So, is it the...
I think the snake is obviously fake in the movie. It looks very, very obviously fake. And then, and they did have different choreography for every spell and like the impact of the spell. And he did go through that many glasses and wands, unless it was a different number.
I would not be that particular.
Yeah.
Alright, then we go with the snake.
What do you guys think? Which one is the true? Which is a lie? The snake is a lie? So there was no snakes involved? No snakes involved in the filming?
No.
You are wrong. So snake was real. It was actual Burmese python. Of course, it was there. Not in the...
How did they get it to talk then?
Well, not XGI. It was not a talking snake, but you know what I mean. And then the spells that was improvised, only 2 spells had a choreography. I cannot pronounce those, but you guys know which ones. But every other spells were improvised by actors. So there was no learned choreography.
Show how much I know.
I know. I'm ready for the second one. Crumb was supposed to be in the order of Phoenix, but the scenes were cut. Number 2, in the books, Goyle is the one that dies in the room of the requirements. And number 3, in the books, Hermione and Ron first kiss happens in the Chamber of Secrets.
I don't know about 3. No idea.
One is definitely, the first one is definitely not. He appears in...
What was the first one?
He was supposed to be in the Order of Phoenix, but the scenes were cut.
I have no idea, I've not read the book.
I would have definitely known.
That your scenes were cut?
Yeah. They were cut from Deathly Hallows, but not from Order of Phoenix. So, yeah, one is definitely.
And Goyle dies in the book?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. Crab dies in the book.
So which one is a lie?
Well, I'm certain that Crab dies in the book. I mean, everyone knows that.
I'm pretty sure Crumb doesn't appear in the Order of Phoenix.
And the kiss? The first kiss of Roman and Romeo?
I have no clue.
You didn't want that. Alright guys, do you know which one is a lie? Yeah, you know? You know? Oh my god, you know! Alright, the first one is the lie, that is true. Well done. You know your character, well done.
Yeah,
alright, and I have the last one. Number 1, Tom Felton's hair is a wig. Number 2, the food in the Hogwarts feast was real and sometimes it smelled after a few hours. And number 3, the cast had to wear special quiet shoes not to make noise on the set.
Yeah, I don't remember quiet shoes. Sometimes you have like these covers to put on your shoes, sometimes, but not often.
Yeah, food was definitely real. Went home.
What is
to start with?
Partly. It's like some things, like the big turkeys in the middle were not real, but then they would hand you a plate of food that was real.
You know, first in the Great Wall, they used nearly all real food and it started to rot.
Yeah, it did stink, yeah.
Yeah, so they changed that with props.
Yeah.
So that's true.
That's true.
Okay, so number 2 is true. So which one is a lie?
What are the other?
One is Tom Felton's hair is a wig.
Now this one, for the first 2 movies it was real. I think the 3rd movie it was real. 4th movie he wanted a wig, I think. So that's you know, that's you have to be a bit more specific.
Okay, majority of the time.
Majority of the time, no.
It was tight. Yeah.
And so number 2 was the quiet shoes.
Yeah, the shoes.
That's the lie.
That's the lie, correct? Well done! Yes! Woo! That was very entertaining. Where are all the people that wanted to ask questions? There was just a line here before and you guys disappeared. Come over to ask questions. I will let you. We're not biting. Okay, maybe we are biting.
No questions, eh?
I saw people there. Didn't you see the people there? Was I hallucinating? They left. They don't like us anymore.
Oh, actually, like them.
Bye. There is a question. Go ahead.
Okay. In the movie where Victor Crumb and Hermione go together, do you wish you actually could have extended that relationship in the other movies?
Oh yeah, it would have made Crumb appear a lot more in the movies. So absolutely, yeah.
That'd be good, huh?
And it would have been good. Well, as I said, you know, I did Crumb Returns in the Deathly Hallows. Just briefly though. But yeah, it would be nice to have more scenes, more books, have some more romance.
It's always good to have more romance.
More money?
Here you go. All right, thank you so much. Next question.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming out to Comic-Con Rotterdam this weekend. I got a question. You know, the series started out as Christmas movies we watched with like 12 years old, but it brilliantly like got into a darker tone. You know, when you were filming it, you were still like pretty young. Did you really like understand what it was all about, the entire saga, and how it went to like this dark series with a lot of layers, a lot of themes? Was it like something that you grasped while filming?
No, well, I don't know. I mean, when I read the books, yeah, I guess you subconsciously you're grasping it. But it doesn't all really make sense entirely when you're that age.
Yeah.
You get the general gist of it, the general concept, but when you start really going into it, I think you don't do that until, well, for me personally, I didn't start really delving into like emotions and all that stuff till I was, you know, an adult.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Hi. Could you share any funny memories you have on set? Anything you'd like to be sharing?
Fun memories from the set.
Yeah, pranks, anything.
Or was it not fun then?
No, it was a lot of fun. We played jokes on each other all the time. And I remember during one scene in the Great Hall, you know, the Durmstrands, we sit with the Slytherins. And I was with, you know, next to Tom Felton. So we had this thing going between us, trying to provoke each other to kind of screw up the scenes. So every time we heard action, either he or me would do something to, you know, make the other one lose concentration. So one time, I couldn't, you know, he was so serious. So I was like, you know what, I just grabbed my cup. He actually had juice. Remember, it was like a punch kind of juice. So I just, right before we heard action, I took my cup and I just went in his slap. Then put the cup back and he was, and then we lost it, of course.
Who was this to?
Tom. Yeah, he was in my right side. So I just literally went like, and then action, and then we see him. Yeah, that was fun.
And do you remember any pranks that somebody did to you?
Yeah, the Film Twins did a very nice prank on me during breakfast one time. We had a lot of our meals together. So I was speaking, I think, to Ron or someone, and I wasn't paying attention to my dessert. So Oliver and James, they poured vinegar and salt into my dessert, and it was like a white pudding thing. Mixed it up, and then I ate it, and I was like, this is interesting taste, but I kind of liked it. So I was like, yo guys, this is a very strange and interesting dessert, and they were all like, what the hell is wrong with you? I was like, why? And they were like, didn't it taste weird? I was like, it did. They said it's full of vinegar and salt. So yeah, that was a lot of fun in the morning. I like the taste, it was just crazy.
I know you're craving the white pudding and vinegar and salt, no?
Yeah, you need to recreate that.
Maybe that's a new thing, salt and vinegar. There you go.
I got a story about when we was doing the polyjuice potion scene, me and Jamie, and it was just before we exit the Great Hall, we take the cupcakes, but it's that scene where Hermione comes up to Harry and Ron, and she has the hair from Millicent Bulstrode. But if you look closely in the background, Chris Columbus wanted us in the background eating this trifle, so this strawberry trifle. But he was like, I really want you guys to be slamming it back, like really going for it, because you're crab and boil, you're both fat, you like food, and you're greedy. So, well, he didn't really say it like that, but yeah. So obviously with filming, you have to do take after take after take, and if in the scene the director wants you really slamming food, that means you're slamming a lot of food. And they can say we're going to try and keep it as minimal takes as possible, but they always end up doing, at least 10. So you're slamming this trifle, and you just basically have to do it over and over and over again, to the point where Jamie Whalen, who played Crab, he actually vomited, turned around. I remember this clearly. He vomited everywhere, all over the benches in the Great Hall. And it was quite a traumatic experience, actually, to be honest. And to this day, I still can't eat strawberry trifle. I don't even like the look of it.
Traumatized for life by dessert. That's terrible. Great story. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
All right, next question, please.
Hi, I'm wondering, we Bulgarians, we're very proud to have you representing us in such a big movie, and also just in general have someone succeeding in the industry. Do you go back often or not really?
Go back to
Bulgaria.
Oh yeah, I'm going back tomorrow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice. Say hi to the Goera then. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Hi, Bulgarian Manga is here. Pozdravi. So my question is, what's the coolest scene you have memory of shooting? I mean, like they say cut, and you're like, wow, this is so cool.
Oh, I can answer that straight away. Our entrance, the dog strike entrance to the Great Hall. I remember the pride we felt. It was so powerful.
It was so convincing, man. And the energy you guys were bringing. I remember me and Tom looking at each other like, wow.
We were like hyping up big time because we get the pro buttons coming in, and all we see is we're hiding behind. So we see that this was opening and entering, and they do that, and then the doors close, and then we get in formation. It was like a military thing. So we get information, and we're like pumping up, really pumping up, and then the moment we just pump the drums, we just burst through the door, give it our all. We had, black belt capoeira master, we had the black belt judo, we had like really cool guys, and everyone wanted to show off. So that was like the most powerful entry.
Yeah, that way it genuinely was as well.
I think they kept it kind of secret from everybody else, so they wanted the real reactions.
Yeah, I don't remember being told that was going to happen. For me, I don't think there was a scene where I felt that sort of like camaraderie. Not really. But what my favourite sequence to do was the polyjuice potion scene, because I'd spent like, the first movie where I felt like just a glorified extra, like just part of the background, and then we're doing the polyjuice potion scene, and I've got a close-up. Chris Columbus, the director, he's directing me and only me, and it really that was a special moment for me, because I was like, now I feel like an actor. Now I feel like a real actor.
Oh, you are. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I think like one of the or a few scenes that you guys had, it was in the Great Hall. You didn't have any other scenes together, no? Or was yeah.
Yeah, I think just the Great Hall.
Or did you have any scenes in the tournament? The Yule Ball as well.
They had this crazy dance at the Yule Ball, at the back.
Oh yeah,
Jake jumping like raving.
And then you were dancing as well.
We were, yeah.
Yeah, did you have to prepare a special choreography?
With Emma, yeah. And then with the boys, we just went.
That was improvised.
That was
Emma, did you have to practice a lot?
Yeah, we did practice the walls. So 2 weeks, yeah, intense training, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. And next question, please.
The movies left out many details from the books. What would be your most favorite detail that you want to bring back into the movies?
What would be the detail from the books you would like to see in the movies? Well, the question is, have you read the books?
I read the first 3. Peeves the Poltergeist.
Yeah.
That's the obvious choice.
Yeah.
I would like to see the entire Quidditch World Cup, as described in the books, because we don't really see any of it.
That would be difficult to show.
A bit of, like, the football World Cup, like the final is big. We only saw the beginning and then,
Interesting if they're gonna show it in the TV series, and the technology is a little bit different now, so who knows?
Oh, yeah, you get all that.
Definitely will.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And guys, I have one last question for you, and maybe it's a weird one, but who cares? What is a completely normal thing that you think is a completely normal thing, everyday thing that you would struggle with? Completely, like that's like a personal question.
Yeah, well, personally, I struggle waking up in the morning.
You're not a morning person?
I'm not a morning person, no.
So your perfect day would
So I have this system in my head. I need to click twice snooze, and then I can wake up,
So it's difficult to wake you up at 6 in the morning?
It's not difficult, I just have to set my alarm with the intention to snooze twice.
Fair enough. So if you need to get up at 6, you need to like
And I will be up by 5:30, but I will have to have the snooze thing. Yeah.
What about you?
I guess maybe eating. Eating and drinking.
Really?
I tend to miss my mouth a lot.
It just doesn't go inside.
I just misjudge it a lot, and I literally just put this white t-shirt on, ruined. It happens a lot.
It is a skill that we should all have, but sometimes we struggle. Here you go. Well, thank you for your answer, guys. And that's all the time that we have on the stage for you. And it was lovely to have you here. And guys, if you want to see Josh and Stan, you can see them on their signing booths. Guys, I need a...
Thank you.